Welcome back to the channel, guys. We have a new vehicle joining the fleet. This is a brand new 2023 Chevrolet Suburban Z71. This is the midnight blue metallic color. This is something I just picked up yesterday. Going to be doing a lot more videos with it. This is just a quick overview and introduction to the vehicle. Just picked it up yesterday. So great driving vehicle. This is something that we're going to use a lot for towing on the channel. I've got 3 kids, so we'll also be hauling them to various sporting events. So really looking forward to putting this thing to work. So again, 2023 Chevrolet Suburban 4x4. This has got the 5.3 liter V8 engine, plenty of power. Certainly not going to win any drag races, but certainly enough to get this thing moving and up to highway speed very quickly. So let's just go through some of the features. This is, again, the Z71 package, which gets you 4-wheel drive, gets you skid plates, gets you a 2-speed transfer case, these great looking 20-inch Goodyear Wrangler Territory AT tires. This thing is also got the air ride suspension and the magnetic dampeners as well. So really does well. I'll overlay some footage here showing the vehicle going from the complete lowered position to its max off-road height. You've got to be in 4-wheel low to get it into the maximum height setting, but it takes just a few seconds, relatively quick, but very smooth riding, really nice on the highway. Doesn't float, but certainly soaks up the bumps very well. Let's take a look at the interior. All right, moving into the interior, I've started it up so we can look at the infotainment and dash cluster. And new on the 2022 and up models of Suburban is a full digital instrument cluster. So that is a pretty nice feature, definitely an improvement over the old analog gauges. But looking at how this Suburban is spec'd, you can see what options we've got. Again, we've got the 2-speed transfer case. We've got the air suspension that, as I mentioned, will raise and lower the vehicle. This also has the max trailering package, so I have the trailer brake controller as well. This is a Google-based infotainment system, so very nice, works very well, very smooth and responsive. Wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, all sorts of neat features there. So very cool. We'll come around to the second row, and in our Suburban we did opt to get the center row captain's chairs. Coming standard is a 3 across bench, but these seats are great, pretty easy to operate. So this handle here, pull once, it'll lower it, pull it again, it'll flip it up to make getting in and out of the third row easier. Also, third row passengers do have that button, so when they're sitting back here, they can click that button twice and it'll do the same thing and fold that up out of the way. But when Chevy went to the independent rear suspension, that dropped the load floor, so really a lot of room even for adults in the third row. Good leg room, good knee room, plenty of room back there. But you get the Suburban for the storage area. So let's go around back and take a look at that. So one of the things I like on the Suburban is you've got the option to open the entire rear hatch or just the glass. So if you double click that one, just the rear glass is going to open. We'll go ahead and open the entire back hatch though and take a look at the storage here in the Suburban. So this is your main difference between the Suburban and the Tahoe. Pretty much from the 3 rows forward, they're the same vehicle. The Tahoe obviously is going to stop much sooner, so you're going to have a lot less cargo space in the back. But this is great. With the luxury package and the Z71 package that we got, we do have power folding rear bench here, so those will fold down. Also, those are power fold up. Go very quickly. I'm pretty impressed with that. You also have the ability to fold the second row seats. Those are manual fold to put them back up, but you can drop them here. There's also releases in the overhead as well. So again, this is just kind of a quick overview. We're going to have more videos on the channel covering a lot of these features in more depth, but just wanted to show you this after we got it. Final thing I want to do is just go under the hood, show you the engine. So let's go ahead, get the hood popped, and we'll look at that. All right, so under the hood, as I mentioned earlier, this is the 5.3 liter V8 engine. In the high country, you can get the 6.2 liter. That takes premium. The 5.3 will run on regular 87 octane. Plenty of power for my use case. I'm not really looking to win any races, so this will do just fine. But I drove it approximately 300 miles back from the dealership yesterday, averaged about 20.5 miles per gallon. Hopefully that'll get better as the engine breaks in a little bit. Certainly don't expect much more than that, but pretty pleased overall. City is obviously going to be lower, probably in the 15 to maybe 16 range, but hopefully averaging 20 or 21 on the highway. But pretty potent engine, very reliable engine. This one's been around in Chevy's lineup for quite some time, so not anticipating any major issues. Obviously, we're all aware of the active fuel management issues on these engines, so something to be aware of. But for now, I think we'll have a lot of good use out of this. Well, there you have it, guys. Like I said, just a real quick introduction to the channel for our new Suburban. I am going to be making a lot more videos, so if you want to know more in-depth overviews of any of the systems, drop that in the comments below. I will be making some videos covering things like the infotainment area, more in-depth on how to use the air suspension. We're going to tow with this, so certainly subscribe if you're not already subscribed if you'd like to see more videos on this vehicle, and come back to the channel soon. We'll be uploading here shortly. Appreciate you watching today, everybody. Thank you.